EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the...
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's second down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action. Now Brees. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that...
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. On second down, here's Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The starting defense now for the AFC.
And as expected, there's speed and talent everywhere you look on this Pro Bowl roster. Let's keep an eye on the secondary because they're going to be tested in a big way. It's the Pro Bowl. Not many running plays. The ball will be in the...
Tight end left, 95, 56, 95, 56. Tight end left.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Second down and goal. Breeze under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Breeze going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? On play action, it's Breeze. Looking into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see,
and this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. Second down and 6. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
his path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The AFC thus far on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Defense didn't budge on, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from a yard out. And the AFC has taken the lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity.
He tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And that's picked up by the AFC. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other...
First half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, let's give him home. Hey, watch that. Check Mike. 50.
Mahomes now on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Options here on 4th and a yard. It would be a long field goal try. Would they consider going for it? Let's jump in and find out. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling...
A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. On 1st down, Breeze. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Breeze. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Breeze to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Counter on 1st down, not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a couple. 2nd down coming up. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They're going with Lindsey. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The AFC went for it.
Ready? You're waiting. I'm here all day.
Back to throw, Breeze. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get it down here to the 43. To throw is Breeze. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and an AFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game.